Hey YouTube viewers, if you want to see how to make this delicious fish curry that you're looking at right now, please go ahead and watch the rest of this video. I also wanted to mention that I recently passed 1,500 subscribers, so I want to give a big thank you to anyone who's subscribed to my channel already or who's been liking my videos from the beginning. Once again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please continue watching.
So the ingredients that I'm going to need to make my fish curry is some fish, and today I'm going to be using Gilbacka. Now, depending on where you live, this may be hard to find. So if you were going to replace it, I would replace it with something that's sturdy and meaty. This type of fish does not really fall apart easily, and it's not very flaky. So I would not use snapper or tilapia or anything like that, which are very soft and they may fall apart on you. So make sure you get something meaty to replace this if you are not going to use this. I also have some green mangoes. I have some masala and some curry powder. I also have a little bit of salt to taste. I have some lemon. I have some sliced onions, some chopped tomatoes, chopped scallions, and a little bit of culantro that I've just sliced up, and some garlic and pepper that I've gone ahead and I've blended up with a little bit of water. And I have some extra water to go ahead and cook my curry for the gravy part. Now, you may notice that I have green mango, I have lemon, and I have tomatoes here. These three ingredients are not very traditional in curry, but whenever you're making fish curry, you really want the taste to be very spicy and a little sour. So I've added in these three things for the sourness, and I've put a lot of pepper with my garlic to go ahead and give it the nice spiciness the fish curry is known for. I also wanted to mention that I have a little bit of oil here, and that's to go ahead and fry up my curry and my vegetables. So let's get into the cooking process. The first step in making the fish curry is to go ahead and fry up your onions and your scallions. Now what I've done in my pan here is I've heated it up on a medium-high heat, and it's nice and hot now, and I went ahead and added my oil inside. And what I'm going to do at this point is go ahead and add in all of my scallions and my onions. And you want to hear that very nice loud sizzle when you're putting this in. So I'm going to go ahead and let these fry up for just about a minute or two, and then I'm going to show you guys what we do next. While your onions and your scallions are frying up, what you're going to want to do is take that garlic and pepper mixture and your culantro, and you're going to want to add in your curry powder and your masala. We're going to go ahead and make the curry paste for the curry. So you just want to give this a quick mix. You want to mix it until it's combined. Once you see the onions and the scallions start to get slightly golden at the bottom, you're going to want to go ahead and add in all of your tomatoes. And the onions and scallions have been frying up for about a minute. Now you just want to stir this up and let the tomatoes just soften a little, so that'll take about a minute. After about a minute, you're going to see that your tomatoes have started to soften. And what I'm going to do now is go ahead and add in all of my curry paste that I just made. And then you want to just give it a stir. And my rule of thumb when making curry is to let this curry paste fry for about 2 to 5 minutes. You want to fry it really well so this way the raw curry taste isn't there anymore. So I'm going to give this a stir, and I'm going to let it fry for about 2 to 5 minutes, and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when it's done frying. I also wanted to mention that at this point you would go ahead and you'd add in your salt. It's been exactly 5 minutes now, and my curry mixture is done frying up. You're also going to know that it's done once the oil from the curry mixture starts to separate just a little bit. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in all of my fish. And I'm also going to add in all of my mangoes, so it could start frying up with all the spices with the fish. And when you're stirring this, you want to be very careful because you don't want to mash up the fish or mess with it too much. So I'm going to finish giving this a stir, and I'm going to let this fry for another 5 to 7 minutes. So this way the fish can fry up really nice inside of all the spices. My fish has been frying up in the spices here for exactly 8 minutes, and the reason it took a little longer than I expected is because the fish released some of its water, so I wanted that water that the fish released to burn out totally. So now it dried up, and I'm going to go ahead and add in my water to make the gravy for the fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add enough water so it could be at level with the fish. So you want to nestle all of the fish pieces inside, and all of the pieces of mango inside, so this way it could boil too. What I'm going to do now that I've added in all of the water is I'm going to cover the pot and allow the fish to boil for about 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes I'm going to come in and check if it's done or not, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I just turned off the heat from my curry, and it's been about 20 minutes since I added in the water, and I kept stirring every once in a while just to make sure it didn't start to stick at the bottom. And towards the end of the cooking process, you want to be very careful when you start to turn the fish, because it's going to start to fall apart if you stir it too roughly. So towards the end, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add in about the juice of half of a lemon. I'm squeezing it into my hand here so I could catch any of the seeds that come out of it. And the amount of lemon that you add is totally up to you, because some people like their fish curry more sour, others don't like it as sour.
Alright guys, after I took the fish off of the stove, I went ahead and I served it next to some white rice. And let me tell you what, this fish curry was nice and spicy and had the right amount of sourness to it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed being in the kitchen again with me today. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so yet. And also comment down below and tell me what you guys would like me to make next. Once again, thanks for watching.